오케이, 갑시다. 제가 3편까지 했었나 보죠? 되감기는 뭐야? 아, 이런 게 있구나. 뭐, 재시작? 네, 1편이 어떻게 파일이 사라졌나봐요. 아, 원래 다 재시작이 있구나. 근데 되감기가 안 되는 거 보면 뭔가 문제가 있었나봐. 기억도 안 나지만 그냥 합시다.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
난 이게 필요해.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all
소리가 많이
your
크면
weaknesses,
말씀해주세요.
all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
이런 내용이 있었나?
Grove. That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell father the betrothal is off.
아, 뭐야? 이랬어? 나 기억
It's a long
하나도 안
journey
나.
to Marine on foot.
여기까지
Marine.
아, 얘네들 이야기는 기억난다.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
이게 뭐였지? 아, 옛날 기억이 조금 나는데 일부분밖에 기억이 안 나. 난 죽였으니까 쫓겨나니?
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too.
제가 좀
Now
사람
they
죽일 줄
all
알죠?
see it.
먼저
What sort
공격했어.
of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to
아,
die.
네.
You tried to lie about what you did to get here. But we both know you had blood on your hands. But now, You've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
텐데요.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother
망했네.
killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night.
Uh-oh.
I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett
날
had no
도와주네.
choice but to fight back.
고마워.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something.
아니 왜 그래?
Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
Finn's just being a good brother.
I think.
Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
아!
I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger! What's to be done with him? We're heading to Cruster's.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
어머.
Garrett, you told me you wouldn't get into it with Britt. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett.
I'm sorry I let you down, John. I didn't mean for it to come to this.
이렇게 될 줄
You gave
몰랐지.
me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're
목을
about to go off and
잘라낸다고요?
execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett.
아이,
We're down a man!
못
So keep your eyes
도와주시네.
open. Now let's move!
안 돼.
Go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
아유, 스킵. 아니, 뭐 스킵이 안 돼? 원래 스킵 되는 부분 아닙니까? 아, 오랜만에 보네.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons?
아, 예뻐요.
Desperate men,
이렇게 보다니.
hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different.
전
You
다르다고요.
don't want to see what I do to liars.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
와.
Your reaction says otherwise. Viseron. It's all right.
I'm still getting used to it, that's all.
I'm sure that's it. Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
다 가볼까?
Not a good idea, Asher.
에이, 설마 물겠어? 어머나.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
You're asking for proof?
I have this.
Drogon. How did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword.
야, 팔이 저렇게 됐는데 빡칠라만 또 하지.
Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
도움 필요해요.
I don't want your money. I just need your help.
Help very often means money.
My family is depending on me. I have to find an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if
I also came here looking for an army.
아, 그런
But
거였어?
what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown. There is no after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Marine can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beska here, she has a history in Marine. She could help guide us.
What the hell? Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Marine?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
가자.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
We'll help you free the city. if you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains.
시간이 그럼 엄청 걸리는 거
I
아니야?
believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded.
게임도
But your
못하냐고요?
uncle stays here.
기억이 잘 안 나요. 내가 볼 땐 이 게임은
If I
그냥
find you've lied or put my men in
피
danger,
반법 게임이어서.
I understand.
good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
What the fuck happened back there?
너 치료부터 해야 되는 거 아니야?
Are we really going into Marine?
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Beske.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher.
뭐야, 키스하는 줄.
Nail!
못한데요?
We got 2 more.
아, 잘 싸울 수 있겠냐고. 아이고.
Curse this bloody leg.
It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
You know why he had to stay down.
Next time I face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my halls any longer.
I look forward to it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
오! 아야야야.
Roderick!
아니 너무 갑작스러운 발표이잖아. 오케이.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh!
어머나.
My lord, sorry to interrupt. Elena?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena.
뭐야,
I'm
약혼
sorry to
파기한 거
hear we
아니었어?
won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened.
왜, 무슨 일인데?
I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I didn't know if I would see you again.
그러게.
Given how we left things.
That doesn't change how I feel about you, Roderick.
어머, 그래?
Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around,
You mean...
he demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
You can't marry into House Whitehill. We'll end up on opposite sides of a war.
Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him.
Eh?
I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
그래, 쓰러뜨리긴 해야지.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
뭐야? 오, 와우. 군대를 모았네?
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehill'll still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment? You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Helena.
I love you too.
Oh, whoa. 오호. 이제는 이쪽이네. 여기도 좀 많이 힘든데. 여기가 제일 무서워, 킹스 랜딩이.
Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft.
Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
she'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big.
I bet it's one of those ironwood merchants. Lord Morgren and Lord Andros.
It's hard to say. Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. Marjorie's... she's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right?
We are friends. I'm sure she'd help if I asked her.
It's a good plan, then.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
이쪽은 액션씬이 많아서 재밌고 근데 갇혀버렸네.
Hey, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard
아,
this
솔직히
one.
미린 쪽이 더
Locked him up
액션이
in the old
많지.
storeroom until morning.
That the one who
그냥
killed Brit?
우울하네요.
He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
Alright. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
나가볼까 이제? 숲으로 가야 된다고.
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it. Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless.
없군 아무도.
No
좋아.
one out there.
나갈 준비하자고.
Don't know what I expected.
안 열리네.
Oh, I'm not getting out that way.
돌이 헐거워?
Oh, this one looks loose.
Garrett!
어머나.
Cotter, what are you doing
나
here?
꺼내주려고?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet. I want you to take me with you. To the North Grove.
알았어.
You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. It's rusted a bit inside. I can try, but it may not do any good.
하나가 헐거워.
There's a loose stone over here.
친구 사망이요?
Can you see it?
아, 이 게임 사람 너무 많이 죽어가지고. 게임이나 원작이나 드라마나.
It's not moving though.
Keep trying. Let me see what I can do. Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here.
Damn it! Bugger it all!
That might be useful. Probably covered with fleas.
Ooh, wow.
Garrett, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.